What's going on, guys? It's me, LiquidTruth, and we are back in Disco Elysium. So I guess technically we're back in Revachol. So it's been a bit of a minute, so let's get accustomed to what we need to do again. Need to inspect the victim's body, report my badge missing, pay for the damages, and someone reported the call. Maybe you can find out who it was. You have no idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. I think we already talked to him.
Hello again, sweetie.
Okay. So you've spoke to this woman. So let's go outside and look for the body. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Pigs go home. Street name is legible. It was just vandalism on the road, anti-cop vandalism. This street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Okay. Fair. Speak to
The
this woman.
RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Well, I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions. No, we don't. What's this fuck the police business? I want some lore.
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand. The street sign says fuck the police. Point to it.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
What about the other sign? Pigs go home. Who are these pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
We just got an encyclopedia roll. Nice.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
She leans back, shoulders relaxing. Well, we need some directions.
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation. All right, we know where the body is. I don't want to disorient Kim. We'll start tripping. What's in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
In the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
In the east?
The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think.
I don't
follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
I meant to read the subtext. She shrugs. A freight store, too? I'll try to read these in between their text, but I never know, obviously, how long they're going to pause. And I don't want to overshadow their text. And what about the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
All right. That's all.
No problem.
She nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Got a composure roll. So a nice, sweet lady. I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with one canary yellow.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Ooh, interfacing. Luckily, damn, we're getting lucky on these rolls. Hell yeah, luck build today. One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Go into our inventory, check our clothing. Yellow gardening gloves. The latex gardening gloves in classy canary yellow. Maybe you should retire. Take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. There we go. Well, now I look like Mega Man with the gloves. While we're here, I think we were... Let's check. Meant to check something. I don't want to report my badge missing yet. Call Sylvie using Tim's short.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Oh, the one that woke me up. Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
We'll be chill. Hey, Alice, this is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. The officer.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
A voice replies in the radio.
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Can you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. Or... Connect me to a civilian.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Guard give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Female voice greets you through the static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from you. Sylvie, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
She recognizes your voice almost immediately. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
I meant us. You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
You can hear her adjust the receiver in her hand. What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim. Lower the microphone. Is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here? Or these two are corny. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Could you just explain that? We'll ask Kim.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Looks like there's a limit to my authority around here.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me why exactly. I guess, we'll push on.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
No. Chill out. Authority. No. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Alright, I get what you
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
I see. Don't worry about it. I understand.
You do? What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Alright.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Empathy. Seems angry with you. +1 because Gart asked her out.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy, like Gart.
So he failed, so I think we're wrong. So it's definitely she's mad at me.
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag.
Whoa.
No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god. Look at these options. Oh my god, not a spinster. Or yeah, she's a woman. Probably just playing hardball with the goods. Women are just transactional. Jesus Christ. I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all the internalized misogyny. Yeah.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are.
Oh
Can't a
no.
man be honest in his own head anymore?
I failed the role and I'm turning into a bigot.
You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boy's talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Yeah, I'm not doing any of that. Please, no. I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse the love quest, although it is wonderful.
You're just a gimp. What? You want to be more empathetic?
Yes.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
What is his saved button? Do I hit it?
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
We're not gonna push him on it. Sorry about it. I wanted to contact the dispatch.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I'm done.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
What's in the toolbox?
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Flashlight, a pry bar, or some chain cutters.
The
Let's get some
handles
chain
are
cutters.
long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
And then take the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
And I guess we might as well take the pry bar. Whoops. Do we have... We can't check right now. Let's go ahead and take it.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest.
Cool. We got what we needed here. Let's check. Tools. Chain cutters. Do we equip these? I don't think we should be holding them all the time. Yeah, we don't need it now. police flashlight bearing the logo of the Grundle song, RAO. The small dynamo packed inside the handheld illumination device theoretically gives you the ability to produce a tiny amount of electricity anytime, anywhere. Heavy duty. Alright. We shouldn't need any of those. Keep searching for the crawler despite lacking any obvious. Let's go check the body. I don't know what that is. I'll worry about that later.
Yes?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Visual calculus. We have a 72% chance to win the roll.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
Oh, I remember that. What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
Is this connected to the case? Of course.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Cool. So at least we got some experience. Let's see. What is he doing? The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. The logo of the municipality of Revachol. Trash can?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Leave. Well?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking?
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or...
No, or pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Open the trash container. Well, the guy was pretty rude. So I don't want to ask him anything.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rag.
Damn, we still have a low chance. All right, you win. We'll go get the damn keys.
Can I help you?
Trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
What, that he's guarding his trash like an asshole? I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
We need the keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
No. No promises, bitch. I'll hit you with this damn pry bar.
This trash container is locked. The slide with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Shut up. Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
So I've been dumpster diving before. Just dive further, dude.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Then pick at the rag.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
A thrown out towel and a mug. That's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Okay.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search food.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Take it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Understood.
He nods, reverting his attention to the container, still stinking in front of you. Close the
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all. You said you didn't want to talk about the ledger. However, now that you have it back, it would not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Officially.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Jesus, I think I get it.
Right. What more do you need? A rubber condom stuck to the back. A graffito that says defeated. I think you catch the drift.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Back to the rest.
U4 sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Put it away. We have to find the right line on the ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of
Let's
papers
browse
hanging
the white
from the board.
papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Yeah.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. What do you mean? Is that all?
Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Let's commit it to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
Kim, do you have a pen?
the lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large-caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Oh my god, Kim. Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
You did not want to do that. With this beauty, commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
So put it away. Looks like we went up a level. I think we get 1 point. Motorics. Yeah, let's go for intellect. Visual calculus. Lie and detect lies. Or logic. Step changes and close. Well, the task is finished. I don't want to talk to this kid. He's annoying and he gives us literally nothing. He just talks shit to me. Him and his sister. Terrible children.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Yes?
Fine, we'll leave. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person, and you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. So we also need to inspect the body. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Visual calculus, we can roll.
Maybe more than
Nice.
12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
What the hell?
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes moving. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
A heavy one. 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant? Or I don't know.
I do. One of them carried him over.
But why?
Why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious?
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
There's not any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not thoughtful.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, rude.
Mm-hmm.
Now to check the body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
So I don't think we have the endurance to not throw up if we let go of our nose. God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Dude, it's a decomposing body.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Let go of my nose. Turn away. What's this? Blue oblong. I wanted to see the medicine or whatever I got.
There he still is, looking right
Let
through
go of my
you
nose. I'm
with
gonna
his
throw
wide
up.
eyes. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out. Ew.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
The lieutenant hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Thanks. Wipe your mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't,
He points to the greenhouse.
there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Damn, so I don't
There
think I can even
he
do
still
anything.
is, looking right through you.
Yeah, I have to get ammonia to go further. Handkerchief. I guess we already used it. Get ammonia from the gardener. Ma'am, help me.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
So we got an ampule of ammonia. Oh wow, I've seen these kind of things. You have to like, it's like a glass container and you have to like crack the glass right here. It's made so you can do it with your hand essentially. So we got the ammonia. I don't know. And before we unravel this can of worms, body of worms, I guess is a better term, we're going to go ahead and call it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.